People imagine recovery as a finish line, the last radiotherapy session, the last hospital appointment, ringing that bell, walking out of the hospital knowing you've done it. That's how I imagined it too. But when my treatment ended, it didn't feel what I thought I was going to feel. I didn't feel what I thought I was going to feel. And nobody prepared me for that. I'll explain. If you're new here, my name's Dan. Back in 2019, I was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. By this point in the story, I'd survived an 18-hour operation, weeks of recovery and radiotherapy. Treatment had finally come to an end. I had reached the moment that I'd been working towards for months. The moment everyone talks about. The finish line. Except it didn't feel like one. I still remember my final radiotherapy appointment. I wore the mask for the last time. I walked out with it. I rang the bell. Everybody smiles in those moments. The few people there clap. They congratulate you. It's supposed to be this huge emotional release. I genuinely thought that I'd feel overwhelmed, that I'd be crying, laughing, relieved. Instead, I remember thinking, right, let's go home then. That probably sounds strange, but I wasn't celebrating. I was exhausted. Treatment had finished, but cancer hadn't finished with me. People think recovery starts when treatment ends. For me, that's when the real work began. During treatment, your life has structure. Hospital appointments. You see doctors, nurses. You see all the people in the hospital. Macmillan. You've got phone calls. People checking in on you. But every day there's somebody asking, how are you doing? And then suddenly, that all stops. The appointments become less frequent. The phone gets quieter. People assume that you're okay now because, well, treatment's finished. And before you know it, life carries on. Only yours doesn't. Not straight away. One of the strangest things I remember wasn't being in hospital. It was the silence afterwards. I'd also just left the band I'd been playing with, and for years there'd always been messages flying around, plans and practices, general nonsense, and then suddenly, nothing. No appointments, no rehearsals, no constant conversations. The world hadn't stopped. I mean, that was coming, but I didn't know that then. But mine just felt strangely quiet. And part of me enjoyed the peace, but part of me hated it. Because after months of chaos, silence gives you far too much time to think. People started saying things almost immediately. You look well, you've done it, you've beaten it. And I know every single one of those comments has come from a good place and people wanting to encourage me. The problem was, I didn't feel fixed. Some days I still don't. You can hear it in the way that I say fixed. But you smile, I thanked them, But inside I was thinking, you haven't seen me trying to eat, and you haven't heard me when I can't get my words out. You haven't seen the version of me that still doesn't recognise himself. There were times I actually felt guilty admitting that I was struggling because I survived. I thought, well, I should be grateful. And the truth is, you can be grateful and still be struggling. They can exist together. One thing cancer teaches you is who stays. Some people that I thought would be around forever slowly disappeared. Not overnight, but gradually. Life moves on. People get busy. Conversations stopped. And it hurts sometimes. But it's also made me appreciate the people who never left. My wife. My dad. My brother. They didn't just support me during treatment. They stayed afterwards. And looking back, I think that's when I needed them the most. People often ask me, when did you recover? And the honest answer is, I don't think I ever woke up one morning and thought, well, that's it, I'm recovered. Physically I've improved, and mentally I'm still improving. But if I'm being honest, my mental recovery started the day that I uploaded my first video. The very day my treatment ended. At the time, I didn't realise what I was doing. I thought I was just documenting my journey. But looking back, I think I was giving myself somewhere to put everything that I've been carrying. Some people write diaries. Some people talk to counsellors. Apparently, I talk to a camera. And years later, I'm still doing it. Nobody tells you that recovery isn't one moment. It's thousands of tiny moments. Some good, some frustrating, some hopeful, some heartbreaking. Recovery isn't walking out of hospital. Recovery is learning how to build a life after you walk out. And those two are very different things. The strange thing is, even after I accepted that recovery wasn't a finish line, there was still one moment that caught me completely off guard. And a moment that made me realise just how different I'd become. Not in hospital, not during treatment, over a plate of food. And that's where we're going next. I'll see you then.